All right. I think we're all figured out. I think we're good to go. I think everybody's good to go. Good to see you all out there. My name is Jason here at Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you live at a charge. All the cool things that are happening, all the good things that are happening, all the the fun stuff that might be looking at it. I'm going to jump over into the admin side of things and give everybody some love over here. Hi guys.
Hi.
What
How's it going?
up?
Well, this was fun. Try get into this one. Tell everybody what's going on. What do we got?
Pro 4s, Wild West, fixed setups. 40 laps will have a halfway caution when they cross the line for lap 21. No tire changes. If they get caught doing tire changes, they will get EOL'd and a 1 lap black. So, if you change your tires at all, you're kind of screwed over for this. We are going to be paying top 5. Let me find the thing here. First will get 70, second 40, third 20, fourth and fifth will get 10. So 150 total purse for the top 5.
I like it.
And there is a bunch of dirt oval guys in here. And we had somebody come in. His name's Chris Solons. He sponsored $100 for this, and he said if any dirt oval guy wins this, they will get a bonus $100 going towards them.
Well, the guy on pole has a 9,381 right now on his I rating. Just saying, that's pretty massive.
Yeah, that's huge for dirt road.
Let's see. You and Tony ran micros here the other night. It was definitely different. Yeah. Oh yeah. No. This is definitely different. This is again. This is Spring Madness. Hold on. We got the countdown to green stuff. Let me do that. There you go. One more time. Presented by Lunatic Designs. You want to know who Lunatic Designs it is? Well, this guy was just talking. You can get out there, give him some support. You can find all of his information in our Discord, and of course, in all ways, you can find it as an exclamation point Lunatic. You'll be able to see Keago get out there and put some absolutely fantastic graphics together. Make sure you do it. We're gonna run the coolest track you can get. And this is, hold on, I gotta delete some stuff when it comes to what I've got under this. I had to pull your overlays that we were using before. Were not working, so I was having kind of a fit.
Well, it's that's kind of okay because we didn't really request any sponsors for this, so you don't necessarily need to have them on there, but they're all partners of ours anyway, so
they're
we
all
like
in
to
the
give them
description.
some love.
They're in the description. On YouTube and on Facebook, since we just went live out there again, if you check the race description, they're all there. So everybody can get out there and they can check that out. It's awesome. I appreciate them coming on board and helping you folks out as well, so, which is super awesome. Makes me happy. How about it? I'm gonna get away. I'm going away.
Sounds good. We'll catch you later.
Yeah,
Thanks for showing up.
Always. That is we weren't trying to be late, but that's the kind of the way it is. We're gonna see some heats here. It's gonna be starting grid for the first one here. Gonna be Thad Countryman, Matt Lindy, and Brody Ducher. Schreiber's going to be out there. Austin Schreiber's going to be out there. Jake Silva, Jacob Harberts, Robbie Milburn, Stephen Gaines, Craig Bridge, Chase Dunau, all the way through 10th. Again, a couple of heats here for this one. Not bad for Monday. You made it to our day. Just never showed up. Was having a rough day and upset. And that's all, man. You're good. You're good. Don't even stress over it. Don't even stress. We appreciate you being there. We appreciate everything you're doing. And we thank you all very much. All right. Drivers are going to be bumping and banging into each other here a little bit, I think. I'm not quite sure. About it? We're going. We should be green. We should be doing a lot of good things. Here it is. We're green. Bear with me, folks. SDK is doing SDK things. Well, right now, Thad Countryman's going to be your leader here as they get up into the corner. So I'm going to bounce some stuff out of here, and we're going to redo it. That is definitely different. Yes, sir, it is. Yeah. Let's fix some things, right? Let's go race. Check my DMs. I will check my DMs. We're under caution here. Don't know what happened. Oh, yeah. Thank you, dear. Yeah, I got to do that. Oh, I love it. I love it. You know, we just try to do what we can here, right? There it is. It should have changed by now. Should be good to go. I think we should be good to go. All right. I'm going to be working off the relative here. We're not going to be working off anything else, so going to be good. Jaden, thank you for the like. Thank you. Bobby, thank you for the like 20 minutes ago as well. All right, we're doing it. Let's do it. Countryman ready to go. Again, I believe caution laps did not count here, so we'll see how this one works out. The race is more focused on, and I do want to put this one up here. We'll do that in 2 shakes in just a moment. What we can do, let's get rid of this. Let's do this. Yep. I like that better. I like that better. That. Get rid of the session state. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. When I thank Keago for his patience on this too. iRacing, your platform for sim racing, ready to go. Caution here as the focus will be what we need to see, and every bit of a focus, because I'm telling you, it's insane. How about it? Let's do it. So 8 laps to go as the 333 to the inside. That Countryman working. Brody Deschier is going to be up into that big upper sweeping hand. Momentum on everybody's side but our own. Into the hairpin turn. Drivers door to door. Wheel hop. Oh, the 47 gets hooked up. Schreiber. About to give him a bump. He's going to reset to pit road. These things are awesome. I'm just saying, they're just awesome. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it, right? Ain't nothing wrong with it. We have a few things that we can do here, which I like. But we will put on the track map. It'll be for the car number that you see out there. That thing's going to be massive. I do need to put the iRacing logo back up, so bear with me. Usually our iRacing logo is it's one of those things that I have to keep I have to keep up at all times. So we're going to do that. Well, now we have a dirt road set up. Well, kind of. Thank you all for your patience. That Countryman, your race leader, Matthew Lindy's going to be in second here. 57.91 for Matt as they try to catch up to the pace truck. Brody Deschier is going to be up 2. Jake Silva is going to be up 5. Jacob Harbert's up 6. So far, so good for the field as they go. They're not up 6. I think our starting grid kind of got all cycled around. Again, caution laps do not count. They do have a 40 lap feature. 10 lap heats, so we'll see a couple of the drivers doing what they've got to do here. All right, Schreiber does hit pit road. I don't think he's going to lose a lap, so I think that's going to be good for him there as well. Thank you to everybody for being out there. I appreciate all the support, and I do apologize about first and foremost the the way that I was doing it. No worries, man. I appreciate you. All right. Countryman Lindy. You're ready. I'm ready. You're ready. Let's do it. Thank you, Twitch, for sticking around. We love you. We appreciate you. Mr. Swope, what do you say, man? How you doing, brother? All right. We got to get a bigger angle than this. This is a monstrous track. Elevation change on this track is literally hundreds of feet. 288 feet of elevation change. They're great again. 7 to go. Big up and over. Hairpin turn to the bottom side. 33. Heavy bumper to bumper action getting into the corner. Everything massive. Hold on to your butt. Switch back here as they, again, one thing I love about this kind of racing, all of the jumps, and you're sliding around the corner, and in most instances, as they climb this hill back under horsepower, they work back under caution. These auto cautions are going to make for a long night. Turn those things off. What happened? Oh, yeah, that definitely. Oh, I mean, it was Chase. He went, you just delete us, sir. Sheesh. All right. Lighting in a little dirt. I don't think they knew what to expect when it came to this one. So, it'll be good. It'll be good. I love the air. These drivers catching air like nobody's business. You get paid by the hour. Well, so technically this broadcast was paid for months ago because Spring Madness, had a section of races for their dirt series, and we still had 2 races left to cover. So this is one of them, and which is fine. It's all good. I love it. I love dirt racing, and I love being able to be a part of that. I know that December 12th, we're going to see a dirt race season, I believe. I think it's December 12th. And the Spring Madness family is going to have a dirt series coming up very soon. I've been talking about it a lot, especially on Thursdays, with the GT3 series that I've been calling, and I'm not going to miss it. Not going to miss that season at all. I'm excited. I'm excited to see it all. All right, they're playing catch right now. They're trying to catch up to the pace truck. That's what they've got going on. Countryman, Lindy, Dusher, Sylvia. Jake Sylvia right there in that 24-37. I've raced Jake in officials on this one. This is my favorite series to drive. If I drive in this track and a mic goes sprints, the jumps are crazy, I believe it. I believe it. This is my favorite. If I had a series that I would race, it would be this. Now, I haven't driven the Pro 4s, right? I've driven the Pro Lights. I've done the other series, the WRX series. I've got the Subaru. I've got the Beetle. But the Pro series, the Pro 4 series, a lot more horsepower, a lot more to manage, right? And they can take a beating. They really can. So this is my favorite. If when it comes to iRacing, this is my favorite series to race. I know a lot about the NASCAR side of things. I know a lot about iRacing and what they do. This is such a unique discipline. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite. Yeah, iRacing TTV, much love. Thank you for following. I appreciate you. Green flag, we're going. We'll try to make it 7 laps to go. Over to the big berm here at Wild West. Turn 1. Light City. Bumper to bumper traffic. Worse than I-85. Massive air from all through it. Sylvia, Robbie Milburn to the inside, or to the outside here, trying to make more happen. We'll see the Milwaukee 47 close back in, the 9 working. 080 is what Robbie Milburn's running right here. He's got the 9 on the paint scheme. That Countryman working. Stephen Gaines having an issue back here. He's good. Immediate stop, but working. And LRA. I love his paint scheme. My favorite. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Keago. If you guys want to do that, that's fine. Whatever you guys want to do, it doesn't matter to me. Bridge Jr., the 94, fastest lap of the race. He just ran for himself, 54.19. That Countryman, 49.19, his last lap, so he's pushing. Lindy, Sylvia, Dusher, Robbie Milburn, heat race number 1. Locking it in. If you guys are going to do that, just let me know. Let the drivers know too, so we can jump in and jump over. That'll give me a chance to get something to drink, and on top of that, I want to make sure that we get. Because I mean, they're running green now. I mean, look at that. Thad 48.71, fastest lap, slides up turn 1. You want to know what it's like to be on board one of these things? Hey, yep. Right-hander turn 2, all the way down to the bottom of this this hill. Greg Bridge Jr., Brody, Austin Schreiber having an issue. On board Thad here. You think that's bad? When you're side by side with somebody. Look at that. Look at the air. Yeah. Trying to set yourself up to turn. Getting around the corner. Sheesh. Love it. Absolutely amazing. Countryman 48.65. Sending it over to the big hill. You don't want to send it too hard, though, because, I mean, you got this corner right here. You kind of have to manage the throttle, manage your position. Lindy closing in, 48.94, the last lap. Getting a little bit faster here. We come around 4 laps to go. Hold on to your butts. Greg Bridge. Full scent. With Copenhagen Bandit on the 94. Trying to close into Stephen Gaines. 4.7 back. Harberts is going to be up a spot, but a good little cluster of trucks right here. That's the 9 of Dusher. Brody to the inside. Door to door as they come around. Down to the back straight. Onto the front straight. That was amazing to watch these 5 really push. Now you got Schreiber up front. Countryman and Lindy close together. But I'm going to tell you what, Dusher and this little 5-pack right here, absolutely killing it. Whoa, baby. 3 and 4 wide, coming over. A little heel flip. That was the skadoosh moment for the 9. He said, skadoosh, get out of my way. 80 to the back bumper. They're door to door. 78 turning to the corner. Sylvia, this is the greatest battle ever. Tiber gets away. Dusher trying to do so as well. Sylvia working on the 9 and the 80. 080 of Robbie Milburn has the 80 behind. Big air getting into the corner. 080 of Robbie Milburn to the back bumper. Trying to get around Sylvia. That Countryman up on the inside of the racetrack here through turn 4. In the uphill section here for Matt Lindy. These 2 drivers stretching themselves. Schreiber finally able to run a 49.44. It would be close to the fastest lap of the race so far. You love Pro 4 racing, Naomi? I love it too. It's amazing, right? Wild West at Lucas Oil, the off-road racing series. On that, you see now. Look at Austin catching some air, catching some times here. Get a little bit faster. 49.27, 48.65 for your current race leader. 2 seconds the gap, but I'm telling you, Matt doing what they can. How are they going to run 40 laps? Are they going to have any tires left? Flag waves, final lap here in the first of the heats. Countryman Lindy Ducheur, side by side, 47 of the 9 for third. Jake at Harbert's back here. He's working on the inside of Sylvia. Robbie Milburn trying to do what he can, utilizing the outside lane here, trying to turn. Double crossover here. There it is. 3 wide coming down. That Countryman's going to win this one. Lindy Ducheur. There he is, third. Scheiber's going to finish in fourth. Harbert's is going to be fifth. Robbie Milburn, Stephen Gaines, Craig Bridge. Gonna keep it? No worries. I love these cars and these trucks. I love the Dirt Road Series. It's an amazing series. Heat race number 1. Take a look as they go to refresh and reset. Yeah. All right. Show the results of that. There it is. Going to be Cortman, Lindy, Ducheur, Schreiber, Harberts, Milburn, then Gaines, Bridge, Sylvia, and Dunau. Like it a lot. Follow us. Yeah. Thank you to SDK for kind of having something prepared for me here. Starting grid for heat race number 2 will be Evan McFarlane out there. Cody Vanderveer is going to be P2 on the outside lane on the start of this one. Then we'll have Ethan Johnson, Aiden Bierlein up there as well. William Findling, Adam McAfee, as well as Jake Grout, Chris Roberge, Stephen Metcalf, Eli Beck. Ready to go. How about Roberge? He's my favorite Canadian. He's the nicest Canadian you're ever going to meet, too. All right, we're green. Let's do it. Ooh, bumper to bumper. Hold on to your. Let's go, Aiden. I like it. Anne Marie, how you doing out there? How Anne Marie and John doing out there? Much love to you. Good to see you out there. Ooh, they're getting door to door. No caution. They're good to go. Got to get slideways out of the corner into the mid-turn. Mid-turn here at Wild West as they go uphill here. The uphill slider absolutely huge. Grout having an issue. He's going to be resetting the pit road. Caution will come out. Wanted to see what happened to Jake here. Look at that crossover right there. Oh, heavy on the brakes, heavy on the brakes. He's good. He's good. And all of a sudden, oh, I don't know what happened. He just reset. All right, driver's going to come around. They're going to reset to pit road. Yeesh. All right. There we go. They'll get it worked on. It's fine. I know why SDK wasn't working on my end. Ta-da! Working now. I can see everything. Excuse me, folks. All righty. Driver should be hitting the turns here. Should be ready to go back. Green flag racing as soon as I give SDK the old 1-2 punch. Now you should have an actual relative working. I had basically we're building it as we go, folks. That's exactly what you're seeing. All we're doing. I'm ready to go. You ready to go, folks? Let's do it. How about it? Pitter patter. Let's get at her. Pace truck should be gone. They're going to restart somewhere around here. Green flag. Oh! Beer line slides the corner. Make sure everybody's paint schemes are loaded up. Little fastest fluff for the Keago, number 90. Well, that's a 5'9". Cody Vanderveer up here. Aiden Beerline sent it to the outside. 19 rolling. Ethan Johnson giving us a Keago moment. Beerline leaning on the 5'9". The 11 back to the inside. Johnson. Big send. McFarlane. I can speak. McFarlane. Yeah, Evan in the 04 out front right now, 69-64 on the I rating for that driver. William Findling's going to be up right where he started, but a good launch into the front straightaway area across the start-finish line. Big jump, catches air, little fishtail there for the 11. 310 up on the outside, on the inside, 19 trying to cross in. A lot of drivers missing some right fronts. Big send on the inner loop here at Wild West. Trying to protect the inside. Big bump for the 11. Drivers up over the underhill here, climbing as they go. McFarlane in the 04 getting to the uphill section first on the back straight. Slowest section on the racetrack, but this is where you catch the most grip because now you're going to catch the most speed. You have to manage. Eli Beck just ran the fastest lap of his segment, 53.73. 49.32, not quite the 48 you're expected, but right there, 48.57 for the 04. Ooh, a little left front. Trying to hook the tire up, 49.04. See Cody Vanderveer holding on to second, up 2 for Fendling. Beerline back to 4th as the 19 caution comes out here. We will have to see what happened. Stephen Metcalf. Well, Burge might have had an issue. We'll see. Toyo tire action. Big air. Oh, it was just extra sideways. iRacing said that was the job. They got to quit that. Got to quit that. There'll be 6 laps to go. How about this series, right? How about this series? How about we have a series like this on there, right? Update. Okay. When the heats are done, you're going to put up a... Okay. 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 Perfect. Thank you, sir. Man, oh, man. Hey, who was it that donated the money again to help you guys put this on? Make sure you put that in chat so everybody can see. I want to make sure that the name gets put out there again. I think it's cool. So they're gonna do a little refresh and reset after this heat, folks. What they're gonna do is they're gonna be putting their they're going to put up a new session, and that new session is going to have they're going to set the starting grid. They're going to have a 10-minute practice. These drivers get out there, get warmed up, get practice in again, let them get used to the track one more time, and then while they do that, that's when they're going to be they're going to go racing. We're going to have 40 laps. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be fun. Evan, Cody, William, Ethan, Aiden Beerline, Adam McAfee, Stephen Metcalf, Chris Roberge, Eli Beck. I like it. All right, let's do it. Lights are off on the pace truck. I don't know how the iRacing. Chris Sullins added $100 to the pot, as well as the $100 to any dirt oval regular who wins the event. I like it. Here it is. Thank you to Mr. Sullins. Thank you, Chris. Full send and all that jazz. Well, wherever we can send people to for Chris, we appreciate him. We appreciate him because, you know, these kind of last minute things are stupid awesome. Let's do it. Green flag. Rewind already. Up into the corner. First turn one. It's an uphill section with a big drop in. This is not something you just want to launch yourself over. You do a lot of damage. You go caution back out one more time here real quick. Eli. The 14. I don't think Eli did anything wrong here. Or did you? Yeah. Oh, was it just a bad restart? That could have been a bad restart. I'm not listening to the in-race chat right now, so it's all good. It's all good. They're gonna do the thing. I'm gonna grab some water, folks. I'll be right back. This is a ton of fun. We'll keep it on the exciting portion of this. Exciting. Thank you. I said exciting. Every one of these drivers are exciting. Oy vey. I'm right back. All right. Got my coffee. Gotta stay up for this one. Lights are off on the pace truck. We're going to go back to it here. 04, 59, 310, 11, 818, the 19. Here's the uphill section right here. This is really, really, really stinking cool. It's a great racetrack. Look at the blimp. Look at this. Look at that. It's a small dang old racetrack. But it's a ton of fun. All right, pace truck will disappear. You see him run. He skedaddles. They get going, they fan it out. Let's do it. The caution back out again. Should not see a caution. Hold on. I don't know why it's continuously showing a caution there, folks. There it is. Now it's fixed. I don't know what was going on there. Green flag, McFarland. McFarlane out front. Vanderveer is going to be second. Good run here. That was curious. I was very curious there what was going on. Push to the uphill section. Managing the gap. Similar to what you see. Utilizing the downhill section there to slow down. Vanderveer gets a wheel up over the corner there. 310 to Findling. Down across where the start-finish line is. No joker lap here. Caution back out again. Eli Beck having that issue. Come on, Eli. What happened? Oh, he just caught too much air. But that should not have been a caution for Eli. He was fine. Dang, old dang. Localize those things. Which is what they're going to be doing. Because when you add 20 trucks out there, that's massive. It's massively, it's huge. It's huge, okay? Huge. That's why you're putting, I know that's why you're doing it. It would be huge, folks. Huge. This is the best I could do with Donald. I can't. I'm just not good at Donald. Plus, my throat is not good enough to be able to do anything like that. Man, oh man. We'll like it. Thank you to everybody who's reached up, hit that like button for me. I'm a strong supporter of you folks doing it. RB, thank you very much. Bobby, thank you very much. Matt Swope, thank you very much. Of course, Jaden Sheehan, thank you very much. Thank you to all the likes and to everybody being out there. Amp Racing put on a great race. We watched Muscarella's team go out there and have a ton of fun and have the strongest team tonight. Thought Andrew Davis was going to have a shot for a top 5 there as well. Or top 3, not top 5, top 3. There's a lot happening. Let's do it. Pace truck will dive in. Robert's ready to go. How about our nicest Canadian? This will give me a chance to work on some cameras for these things too. Green flag, we're going. Avid, a great restart there. Good timing. Up into the corner. There's a lot of traffic behind him. 04 able to hold on to the throttle. Over the downhill section out of turn 1 and turn 2. Turn 3, the right-hander right here. Again, another hairpin turn. Ooh, that left rear quarter panel, or the right rear quarter panel barely holding on for the 04 as Cody Vanderveer got to hold on to the back bumper of that driver right there. Vanderveer, the 5'9", just ahead. Oh, gets crossed over. Vanderveer, McFarlane, caution. Adam McAfee. Watch the turn to the corner. Shallow entry for the 70. Doubles up the bump there, and gets into the 818. So, man. If you can keep it going, you shouldn't slow it down. A lot of racing. McFarlane's going to be your leader here. Vanderveer, because of where the caution came out, wasn't in a section where he was the race leader. This is where he crossed the start-finish line. So the 04 gets a spot back. Top four, exactly where they started. Ethan Johnson in third. Aiden Beerline's going to be in fourth. Eli Beck up 14, having a better start. Robert's doing himself some justice. Stephen Metcalf jumping to pit road. William Findling jumping to pit road as well. Chance, maybe if there's a fast repair, they can get that knocked out. Didn't even look. Probably should have. One fast repair. All right, lights are off on the pace truck. How long would the tow be here? It's not like a dirt track where it's like barely any time whatsoever. 4 laps to go when we go back to it. Fifth caution of this there heat. Spring Madness Pro Invitational, giving you a little bit of the Dirt Road Series, a little Pro 4 racing. Like it. About it. Good restart. Crossover 11. Back to the inside. This is Cody Vanderveer in the 5.9. Yeesh. Like, reminds me of that. Uphill section once again. McFarlane able to get himself in. Vanderveer will have to work on it. It'll be your white flag. We had 4 laps to go. I think the session might have been it. They do it. And they get Yeetus deleted. All right, that'll be the way it is. Here's your results. Was heat race number 1, heat race number 2. We'll show right there. Yep. Evan gets the victory there. Cody second. Ethan, Aiden, Adam, Eli, Roberge, then Stephen Metcalf, William, and Jake Root. And then I think they're going to switch on over. And if they're going to switch on over, they're going to get everything all situated. So as they do that, kind of a little recap here, folks. It was kind of fun. I'm gonna say it. It was kind of fun. I like it. I like it a lot. So they're gonna take care of that session. As they take care of that session, I'm gonna do 2 things. First and foremost, you want a quick tutorial on how to do cameras? We can do that. Want to do that? We can do that. Let's do that, right? I think everybody's leaving. Yeah, everybody's leaving. All right. Let's go back a lap. Let's go back to bam. Right here. Right. Okay. So go to my favorite stuff to do here. Control F12. We're on, since all the vehicles are the same, I always use temporary edits whenever I try to use anything else. Use my mouse keys to get everybody all split up. Which camera is this one? This one is the left front suspension. So left front suspension, what I do with the left front suspension is I actually take my left front suspension and I try to make this GoPro cam for all anything dirt or dirt road related. Okay. Right. Blame Canada. Blame Canada. I love you, Chris. We're moving a little bit too fast. So let's actually go here, get rid of this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. For those who want to know how to set your stuff up. So think of this as like a little GoPro camera, right? Okay. Left front suspension, right? Right front suspension. Every right front suspension is literally my roof cam. Every vehicle that I have, everything that we call is always my roof cam, right? Thinking here, right? So we try to do this, boom, just like that. My right rear suspension is always a deck. The deck lid on a truck or on the Pro 4s. So we always try to take the near plane bias. And so what we'll do is we'll put this on the right rear, a deck lid. We'll put it right here, right? It'll look cool. And then it's my cockpit. Cockpit needs to go back. We want to make sure that the static field of view is within the driver's realm. I know it's kind of hard to see there, but you know, kind of the way it is. Then right front, gyro cam, gyro. We want to make sure that we can see things, right? So we'll put it right here. Boom, boom. My left rear suspension is actually on this truck, probably should be somewhere down here. Now, left rear suspension should be overlooking right here. So they're getting set up with their next the next race on the warm up and everything. And as they do, we'll make sure that we get over to that next session. So they're going to warm up. Here's all that cockpits. Yep. Aww. Bam. Okay. Check them out. Nose cam. Boom, boom. Save car. Bam. Car cam. All good. All right. Network's closed. We're good to go. We're there. We're going to save that because I'm going to make some cool videos out of that. And we'll go over to this one so you folks can see what's going on. Pretty cool, right? I think it's pretty cool. I thought it was awesome. Let's close this one down. Dun, 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 dun. Watch the session. They're in their warm-up right now, so everything should be good to go. And this one should be the feature. It's a 40-lap feature. They should have one fast repair. You know, all the good things. I think that's our sub count. I don't even know what our sub count is. Let's double check. Sub counter. Cancel. Test. Yeah, 22. We're good. Perfect. I like it. Sub counter. That's on Twitch there, folks. Thank you to everybody watching. You're registering, and as a driver, it's getting late. It is getting late. It is, but it's okay. I mean, these things happen, man. So it's what's great about figuring this out now when you're having a little bit of, and you can have a little bit of fun with it, right? You can figure it out now, and then later on, you don't have to worry about it. Just like SDK, I forgot that the new version of SDK, and I know what the problem was whenever it came to getting this thing set up. Hey, I said start. Yeah. The problem is that the last time I used your overlays was before SDK updated. When SDK updated, they opened some ports up, and I moved ports over to be able to be there. So, yeah. Hey, we got a live stream coming up here pretty soon too with Jess. We're going to be making some fantastic food in our kitchen for everybody to watch. If you want one of her recipes, one of my recipes. Well, we need to have a talk about that. Anyway, I'm going to take a vocal break. This thing's loading. As it loads in, I will be right back. And we'll have our countdown to green stuff going. I'll be right back. I completely agree. Be right back. I got to use the restroom. All right. It is that time. But 20 seconds to go before the warm-up ends, and this was a good time. I appreciate Keago for getting us out here, getting things worked up. Much love to everybody that's stuck around and been a part of it. You got to learn how to set these sessions up somehow, some way. We'd love to see it. Absolutely a ton of fun. Absolutely a blast. It is Wild West. What it is. If you haven't done so, reach up and hit that like button for me. It goes a long way to support what we do. If you want to help us out for 2025, we got some sponsorships. We're trying to go 4K, folks. What we're trying to do. That's exactly what we're trying to do. So, if you want to be a part of that, it'll help us take care of everything. Keago is the sponsor of our series. He's going to go through 2025. We got Mr. Thompson as well. We gave him. He's been everything to help us out. So we appreciate him. Matt Allen, thank you for the subscribe to our YouTube channel, man. I appreciate you very much. Yeah, crazy. All right, got a big field here. Thad's going to be your pole sitter here tonight. Evan's going to be your outside pole sitter. Vanderveer, Matt Lindy, and then we're going to see Aiden Beerline and Brody Deshure. And Brody, if I'm messing your name up wrong, I apologize. If I'm messing anybody's name up tonight, I can't apologize. Austin Scheiber is going to be out there as well with McAfee to his outside row number 4, Ethan Johnson, Robbie Milburn, row number 5. Keegan Brown is not racing. Steven Metcalf is going to be there as well. Down the rest of your starting grid here. Stephen Gaines, Eli Beck, Chris Robert, Chase Dunnow, and then William Fendling. And this is all for the money. We like it. Localized cautions. Ready to go. All right, Budgie. It's all about the clips. Man, oh, man. You want to be a part of the this series, I'm telling you, these guys are going to be absolutely putting on some great stuff. It's going to be absolutely insane. We like to see it. We had a great race with Amp Racing Series. That's our normal Sundays. We absolutely love those guys. We love all of the racing that we're able to do. Just between Chop Shops, M500, just everybody. It's absolutely insane. It's a lot of fun. It's an awesome time, and I can't thank everybody enough. All right, we're gonna see him go. It's a great racetrack. It really is. It's a ton of fun. It's very short, but it's a lot of fun. And lap times, they do be falling. It'll be the 26th and the 04. Here's the uphill section right here. This is that final turn before the front straightaway. Absolutely blistering jumps right there. If you hit them wrong, you can get the rear end of that truck upset. Gonna be insane to see. I'm ready. They're ready. You're ready. Pace truck. Lead around maybe one more time here, I do believe. It'll be the way it goes. Scheiber on pit road. Dunal's going to be on pit road. William Findling and a 310 might be waiting as well. Drivers get loaded in. Thank you to everybody who gets out there and supports us when it comes to the iRacing streams and what we do. Thank you to all the drivers that show up for all these races. Thank you to the leagues that support us on this and all of our gaming streams as well. We want to thank everybody for kicking butt and taking names and just being absolutely fantastic. We should have our daily streams coming back now that she's going to go back to work this week. She had to take the week off recovering from her surgery she had on her jaw. She had her bone graft. She had all her teeth taken out, folks. 2 bone grafts put in. And she's got 2 more surgeries she has to go through, but right now she's got some beautiful new pearlies, and she's the love of my life, and trying to do more and more with her and more for her. Who do we want to go on board with? See, these cameras change everything, right? All right, pace truck. We'll dive in. He takes off. Drivers are ready to go. They're going to be up through the gears. They're going. It might be going. Here we are. The roll and start here. Let's see what they can do. Scheiber's catching back up. Dunal's coming out. They're going to be catching back up. They have to get behind these drivers. All right, through the uphill section. They're going to be up to speed. A little Wild West action here for the Pro 4 Sport Trucks. iRacing, your platform. How about it? Let's do it. And go, green flag. Turn 1 busy. Lindy to the inside. Countryman trying to push out. There's the 4 of McFarlane. McFarlane to the inside. Little bump to the 26. They're working. Drivers stacked up into the back over there. Back, Roberge. Roberge fine. He's good to go. See the 07 of Stephen Gaines working. Eli back at the 10. Stephen Metcalf for the 70. Working forward, Scheiber. And the 47 trying to push forward here. Chase Dunau there as well. Thad Countryman. Single file as they go. 26 in the 04, bumper to bumper. Drivers coming up on the overhill. Down on the inside part of the racetrack. Hairpin turn coming up, turn 2. 04. Ooh, gets to the back of the 26. The 333 gets to the back of him. 49.40 fastest lap right now. The 333 looking to the inside of the 04. Vanderveer off 1 from the start of the race. 5.9 working. Driver sideways back air. The 11 of the Ethan Johnson gets back rolling. Hear him let out of the throttle right there. Ooh, back to the inside, Metcalf. Everybody on the lead lap. Everything cycled around where everything is scoring correctly. Will the 11 into the 70. That Countryman out front, Evan McFarland. Matt Lindy, your top 3. 333, a little left front damage. It's okay. These things can still run basically without anything on them. McFarland, 48.65, 1/100th of a second faster, but a second the gap between he and Thad Countryman. 93.81 on the I rating for the 26. The Proline X Impact. Ooh, baby. Is getting it. Full send. Turn 3 to the uphill section. You have to carry grip. You have to carry speed out of the corner. The moment you get into this uphill section, you have to get yourself into the middle portion of the turn. The turn in, once you hit that second bump, absolutely insane. On the way out as they go down into the downhill section. Small jump to the big jump. All the air in the middle of the corner. 0.6 of a second difference here as the 04 betters by a 10th that last lap. The Thad Countryman. Lindy trying to close in. 48.92, his fastest lap just ran. Vanderveer off 1. Deshure putting Robbie Milburn up 4. Robbie having a good day here. In top 5, paid out from what I understand, what he said before. Kind of cool. Six of 40. A little bit longer of a race, but this is where it gets stretched out. They're going to have, I believe, a stage caution at lap 20. To let all the drivers get caught back up. And right now, the 04 sending it into the corner, knowing he's got a little bit of time here. And drivers are going to have to manage the gap, manage the throttle, manage the tire wear. 48.53 for McFarland. 26.04, 1-2. Lindy up 1. About to be under pressure here from the 5.9. There's the 9 of Deshure behind. Chase Dunau. Having an issue back here, but he's good in the uphill section. Roberge up 2. Roberge sliding the corner, getting a little bit more out of that truck. He's getting faster. Gonna get back into the throttle, just back into it. Hearing speed up to the corner. Roberge figuring the racetrack out, 8 of 40. Turns in, turns in. Gonna get back into the grip. Points it toward the wall. There he goes. Even Metcalf having an issue up in the middle portion of that lane. He's fine. Roberge just ran his fastest lap of the race at 50.93. Getting more confident. Needs to turn into the corner a little bit sharper. Second, the gap between 1 and 2. Lindy closing back down. but this time sees the 5.9 to the back bumper, 5.9 onto the brakes. Great job onto the front straightaway. Eli Beck. Trying to close in. There is a whole lot to be said here. Stephen Gaines up 1. Stephen Metcalf up 1. Robbie Milburn. Good battle here. A little 5-pack again. We talked about this earlier. How this little 5-pack kind of gets thrown together. There's Beer Line there in the 14. Up 6. Robbie Milburn dropping back a couple of spots here. Scheiber in the 47. Beating and banging, doing what he can. That countryman, Evan McFarlane. 9 going. Roberge up 2. Comfortable right now. 2.6 second gap between he and the driver behind. Roberge sliding up the racetrack just a little wide on the corner, but into the uphill section, carrying what he needs to. These trucks are a ton of fun. Got to sharpen the corner down. And straight away, Roberge 30 seconds the gap between he and the race leader. A half second still separates the top 2. 10 of 40. 4 to the inside. 3/10 of a second gap. 26 able to get back into the throttle. As the 04, ooh, man, oh man. Almost caught a little bit more than what he was used to. 04 gives a bump to the 26. Both drivers crest the hill. 04 trying to find the line here as they push all the way to the left. The crossover from right to left there. And it's an absolute blast to watch. Line out front of the KES truck. It's oh, Evan blinked when I clicked on him. Woo. KES Industries on the side of that one. Lindy Rowland, Robbie Milburn still battling here. Oh, door to door. Into the downhill section. 14 drops back. Beer Line back to 10th. 3rd and 5th. This is a good truck here. Beer Line working. Stephen Metcalf up 1. Metcalf looking to turn in. The M9 Lightning Motorsports 70. Doing everything he can. The Ford Performance on him. Come on, Roberge. This is not Roberge's cup of tea. We're used to seeing him win in the oval circuit. It's so good to see him get out here and try something new. He's got the insight. He's learning. He's running 51 ones. His fastest lap, 50.93. Beck just ran a 50.93. 1.8 second deficit here. Is Roberge able to tighten up the corner there? 13 of 40. That countryman still under pressure. 4 seconds the gap. Lindy and Vanderveer. We'll see the 9 there as well. Stephen Gaines, Ethan Johnson, everybody putting on pressure everywhere. Little battles everywhere on this racetrack. In the overhead view of where everybody's at, that countryman, these drivers getting ready to enter turn 1. They've got a good little battle. Eli Beck getting into turn 2. It's a little wide there as Roberge gets the jump right there. Able to carry the corner, and you can just see how tight the drivers are running back into the throttle, backing each other up. That's Eli Beck getting into the uphill section. Roberge turns the corner. You see just the difference. They're little ants on your screen, but they're insane to watch. Those two, how they get sideways and hit the bump to slow them down to be able to make the turn. Still a half second the gap. 15 laps to complete as the 04 gets into the throttle a little bit more to the 26. Countryman, McFarland, Lindy's up here as well. Vanderveer right on his tail. Brody DeShure want to close in. Scheiber up 1. Ethan Johnson up 2. McAfee rebounding in the 818. These two getting it into the mix here. Chase Dunau is going to be a lap down in a 32. Midway through the pack as we would speak. 15 seconds the gap between he and Eli Beck. Eli up and out. Good turn into the corner for Eli. Oh, gets a little extra sideways here. You're going to have to make way for Countryman and company behind him. Gives up the line, gets the tires off the side just a little bit. Matt, much love. Always appreciate you, man. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you for showing your support. Much love to you. Always much love. Much love to the fan. Much love to the AMP series. We loved watching that race. A couple of cautions late in the race, changing some things up. That last lap incident. Got to be in position. It's always about that case, right? You got to be in position. And you were in position. Congratulations once again, my friend. 5.9 to the 3.3. The 333 is finally Vanderveer's bumper. His left front quarter panel disappears. I bet he is like, thank goodness. Can you imagine that thing flopping around in your face the entire time here? That's cockpit view of the 333 and what he's dealing with. I think it just makes it hard to judge if it's continuing to bounce up and down in front of your view. Always, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to be able to make you guys look and feel like $1 million. It matters to me. It does matter. Countryman. Oh, door to door with Roberge. 3 wide. The 04 took it to the inside. Roberge fighting to stay on the lead lap. Will slide up, get in front of the 04. 98 trying to do what he can. Oh, man. And now the 04 rolls. Matt Allen Esports becoming a warrior. Thank you for becoming a member and a supporter out there, sir.
A warrior.
Thank you for supporting the channel. As Sarah McLachlan would say, in the arms of an angel far away from here. For 17 cents a day, you can support my animals and our racing habits and all of our broadcasts. 04 sends it into the corner. Turn 1, 26.04. 04 clears but gives the lane to the 26. I don't think he wanted to bump him out of the way like that. Gets into the corner, 26.04. Roberge, last driver on the, Beerline, the last driver on the lead lap here. Roberge carrying the corner. He's a little bit of traffic with him. Roberge just trying to hold his line, doing a great job. This track is wearing out too. We're starting to see some of the way the corner presents itself. 98 goes to the outside. Gives the line. Great job. 5.9 to the inside. Vanderveer trying to close back down to Lindy here. The Countryman back to the outside. The 04 of McFarland holding on to what he has. Roberge heavy on the brakes, trying to give everybody that potential. He's got a clean looking truck so far. Legend. Thank you to all of our supporters, our members, our what are they called on Twitch? Subscribers. I appreciate it. I really do. Beer line coming to pit road. 26. We'll come around. We believe that'll be the caution. they're going to throw here with 20 laps to go. That Countryman, your race leader, McFarland, Lindy, your top three. As this one will settle. McAfee having an issue here. I think he is. He just had to reset to pit road. I want to see what happened here. 818 sent into the corner here. Gets up. Oh, he got hooked up, and it sent him to pit road. He didn't have a choice. Did not have a choice. That was considered out of bounds. All right. Caution comes out. Roberge. I don't know if they have any lucky dogs on this one, but what a good little race he's had. Chance for the drivers to come to pit road, get some fuel. You know, that might be an issue. Takes a long time to fuel these things up. They're going to do their thing. As they do their thing, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go tuck my daughter in. Sorry about that, folks. Had to go talk Cody in. So you got school in the morning. Laps counting? We'll see. We'll see how this works out. Because there's only 16 laps to go. Thank you to everybody for being out there. We should be lights off this time. Is it? Is it? It is. Man, oh man. It's a great day here. Here's pit road entry, pit road exit. Oh, these drivers. It's been a ton of fun. It's been a good night, folks, and I want to thank everybody for being out there and kicking butt and taking names and doing the cool things that you folks do, and be a part of what we are. And it's just it's amazing. So thank you so much to everybody. Laps are counted because it's not iRacing cautions. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that being a thing. I thought you could have caution laps do not count that way. I thought you could, but apparently you can't. It's okay, because guess what? We'll do it again. Robert's last driver. Be looking for any kind of position. A couple of drivers off the lead lap. Roberge, Eli Beck. They're ready. They're going. They're green. Yeah, technically they're off. Oh, baby. They're busy. Turn one. Into the downhill section. Ooh, 333 to the back bumper. 3 and 4 wide. Lindy, full sent. McFarland's going to be up 2 spots here. Vanderveer's rolling. So that's they should probably have turned on the lucky dog. And then again, who knows? Oh, 2 drivers off, upside down in each other's laps, and they're still going. We talk about having have a little bit of wow. I don't know what to think about that. Here's what happened. Gets up into him, flips up and over. 04 carries him forward. He's good to go. They're good. Eli Beck. Just ahead of Chris Roberge. Roberge hitting up the overhill. That countryman still with a battle here with Lindy. Lindy, the 333 I-rated driver. I'm sorry, the 333 and the 5700 I-rated driver, almost 5800. We'll see the 9 of Brody DeSure working. 04 of McFarland. Probably wishes he'd have taken the lead earlier. They're full sent. I agree, Paul. They're full sent. Countryman. Lindy, DeSure. Side-by-side racing, Vanderveer. Whoa, crossover. Good look. Comes the 04 of McFarland. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you. Off 3 as they work. Brody DeSure working on everything he's got going on right now. Trying to hit the inside. Good. Side-by-side. Little bump, skadoosh. Get out of my way. Here comes McFarland. They're all tilt and no action. Countryman as the 333 to the back bumper. Matt Lindy on it. I like it. I think it was a great time for that there, Budgie. 333 trying to hold on to the 26. And they get into the crossover section on the inside, the uphill section. 333 drag race uphill. Drivers here to beat and bang. Turn into the corner, hip check, tire to tire around the corner, front straightaway, 26, back into the throttle, downhill, goes to the 26. 333 is going to have to protect the inside lane here if he wants it. Both drivers into the corner, 26 to the 333. 333 double brakes into the corner, back into the inside lane, downhill section. Hairpin turn coming up. Inside lane has the preferred time. 26 will be there. 333 back to the throttle. 26 takes back over the lead. And that's some defense right there. Brody DeShure, Cody Vanderveer, Evan McFarland. Top 5 all within a throwing distance. And right there, the 47 of Austin Scheibert. Vanderveer trying to hold on. 04 into the corner. Lindy keeping it close to the 26. 10 laps to go. Countryman Vanderveer. This is moments of racing. 04 gets to the inside. A pass. McFarland, Vanderveer. And then McFarland having a little connection issue there. He's good. 5-9 sends the corner. 04 back to the 9. 04 now has a little bit of company on the inside lane. 04 trying to clear. Crossover 5-9. Not going to do there. Bumper to bumper. Back to the inside. 3 wide. Corner out. Back to 2x2. That Countryman, 3/4 of a second. Lindy trying to close in a little bit more. One of the drivers that you want to see with 9 laps to go that has the truck to be able to compete. The 04 doing what he can, working onto the back bumper of the 9 of DeShure. DeShure right there. 04. Oh, to the 9. Drag race again. 04 trying to find a way to get around. These are big bodies. And they're trying to work. 04 gets to the bumper. Tire to tire. Inside lane might have it again as the 04 looks to bump the 9. Crossover. Trying to get back into the throttle just a little bit more. Stephen Gaines working. Roberge has gotten himself up to 10th. McAfee's going to be 2 laps down. He's closing on the inside. He had to tow. 07's the driver he's working on. Stephen Gaines beating and banging. Stephen Gaines, last driver on the lead lap. Roberge, still 50 seconds to try to gain. Roberge, first driver off the lead lap. Lindy, 1.4. McFarland still trying to battle with the 5-9 of the 9. Top 5 paid. Vanderveer, this depends on how much. 04 still trying to cross in. 04 with 7 laps to go, trying to do what he can here. A lot in the brakes. So it's the 5-9. Vanderveer back to the inside. Top split drivers working. DeShure right there as well. The 04 down to the front straight. He's the 9 working. Lindy careful. 1.3 trying to close. See Countryman getting a little bit more out of it. On the right side crossover, points the truck in. Gets to the turn. Slides a little bit too much there, but able to control it. Countryman seeing that pinball machine kind of work in his favor. Evan McFarland able to clear off the way to the 5-9, but the 5-9 battles back here in the uphill section. 04 up in, turns in, double turns in. Good closure here. So 5-9 works back. Vanderveer on board. Countryman up into turn 1, 5 laps to go. Lindy has to do something if he wants it. Tires across. Out and in. 1 3/4. McFarland to the outside, looking to the inside, back to the 9. 5-9, 04. Is the 9 working? Scheibert back here as well. The 47 now in tow, a little left front. He's fine. Ethan Johnson needs a little rusties. Robbie Milburn in 8th. Stephen Gaines still last driver on the lead lap behind the 818 of McAfee. Auberge in a world on his own inside the top 10. That first race is one of these things. Big send momentum. 26 has, relatively speaking, the cleanest truck up there. Got some damage. He's good. Scheiber having an issue. He's good. Sideways backward, but he's fine. Them turn into the corner. Saying issue. STK gets confused. Oh, 26 might have sent it a little bit too much there. Lindy able to close in, but not much. Kind of matching pace right now. Bad Countryman. Full sent into the corner. Lindy in second. Deshear's going to be in third. Vanderveer closing in. McFarland back to fifth. .59 looking for third. Cody Vanderveer doing what he can, putting pressure on the 9. Into the uphill section, 3 laps to go. Now's the time to make your move if you're going to do it. 2 seconds the gap for the lead. As Countryman holds on, Lindy still down in the front straight. It'll be 2 to go this time by. Brody into the wall a little bit. There's Vanderveer looking to send the inside. The 9 to block. These two are on each other. The best battle on the racetrack right now. And the 04 puts his nose there as well. Brody sends it into the corner. Good defense here. As the 04 puts it right back to the 5-9. Countryman coming around into that downhill section. Gonna hit the hairpin for turn for the final turn of the downhill. How about it? What a race. They get it. White flag waves. Final lap here for Thad Countryman. Able to send the corner. Lindy trying to close in just a little bit. Can he do it in the next less than 2 miles? The 9 trying to hold on as Vanderveer looks to send it. Thad Countryman 1.6 in closing. Uphill section for both drivers. Thad in the 26, Lindy in the 333. Group just behind him. Thad Countryman will be smooth sailing all the way down into the downhill. Able to hold on, keeping the truck nice and clean-ish. He's going to win it here. Lindy's going to be second. Brody's going to finish third. As Vanderveer and McFarland finish inside the top 5. Scheiber is going to be coming home in 6th. Ethan Johnson looks like he might be 7th here. Robbie Milburn will finish in 8th. We'll see how that works out. Stephen Gaines coming around for the final time. Oh, into the wall. Auberge, comfortable night for him. He'll come around. He'll get his final portion here. Stephen Gaines reset. Auberge, kick it butt, man. Proud of Auberge. We like it. Get it, Chris? How about working it? How about working it? He's sideways. That's your race leader or race winner. Oh, man. Top three will celebrate here. Let's take a look at your race results. Man, my throat is tore up for today. Results. Race. Ta-da. That's going to be your winner. Lindy Deshure is going to be your top three. Vanderveer, Evan McFarland, Austin Schreiber is going to be up there as well. So I think top five is your paying position. So congratulations to those drivers. Schreiber, Johnson, Robbie Milburn, Stephen Gaines, Chris Wilburge, all the way through 10th. McAfee, Eli Beck, Aiden Beerline, Chase Dunal, Stephen Metcalf, and then Keegan and William didn't start. Those drivers didn't do it. So what a race. That was a good race. That was a great. It's what I mean about this kind of racing. It's a blast. It's a ton of fun. I like these. I like this series, and this is kind of how it goes. Sometimes they just kind of kick each other's butt. Sometimes they just do a great job. Let's talk to the man of the hour, though, who gets the victory here. Had great battles all race long. Thad Countryman comes home in victory lane. Congratulations, man! What a race that was. A lot of beating and banging, a lot of turn to the corners, and man, able to keep it clean and start to extend there a little bit at the end. Walk me through this. Congratulations, of course.
Yeah, that was pretty insane. Well, lap 25, this thing had like no tires left, and I couldn't keep it on the inside on any of the corners. And Lindy, I thought he had me for sure on those couple of laps, but I was able to hold it together.
That's a lot of laps. I'm not used to seeing 40 at this track. I'm not used to seeing 40 at some of the tracks, but man, kind of wheeling it though. How did the truck, or not just the truck, but how did the track fare out with the dirt model that kind of happens with this? Did you start feeling the inside lane slip, or did the line still hold?
It feels really, really tight. Like it almost feels like you got to drive it like a road car. You pretty much got the wheel cranked 90 degrees to get around the corner once it gets that slicked off. But then it's really loose, and on the exits, you're just spinning tires the whole time.
What it looked like? It looked like they were a handful. What it looked like, but
Oh yeah.
you got some money. Good heat section there, able to maximize that. And I tell you what, before the stage caution that was thrown, you and Evan having a good battle there as well, back and forth, back and forth. You guys had a pretty good battle, leaning on each other. What's it like to describe to folks out there? They're not used to watching this on my platform. This is my favorite series to drive on iRacing. It is.
Oh yeah, I love it.
It's just the series for me, right? But I call the NASCAR side of things. I call the road side of things. I don't get the chance to call this kind of racing very often. Tell people what it feels like to be able to, one, be in the air, but two, having to control these things.
I mean, yeah, it's a lot of fun. You're definitely battling all the time. It's pretty much like it's like the football version of racing. It's full contact all the time. The only way to get around somebody sometimes is to move them up off their line, and definitely makes for some interesting racing.
This is the one series that I think people get less mad at.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes we'll say sometimes. If it's racing, if it's egregious, yeah, I get it. But some people just need to get tough skin. This one was fun, man. Congratulations on the victory here. I know that they've got some money coming your way. Which is really awesome, man. Give a shout out so you get a victory here tonight.
Yeah, I'd like to thank everybody from Team Gold, Tyler Shattuck, Trenton Bradley, and all those guys for helping me get to where I'm at. And yeah, really all I got.
All right, my man. Congratulations. I look forward to seeing you in more of these races, and eventually when I work my way up to your caliber of racing, hopefully I'll be able to race with you.
Yep. Thanks, man. Sounds good.
You too. Thad comes home victory lane, and that was an incredible race. Let's talk to Mr. Lindy. We get to talk to him occasionally on the dirt side of things, but he comes home P2 tonight. Absolutely enjoying the show that you and Thad were putting on there. Man, walk me through this. It was a good battle at the end. Trying to get there, and all of a sudden it seemed like the truck just shut off.
Yeah, it was definitely a struggle at the start. I couldn't just find pace at all. And I was just stuck battling Cody there, and me and Cody had a good little bit of a run there until the halfway caution. After the halfway caution, it was definitely a reset for me. I felt a lot more calm and I was able to make that move on my teammate Evan and go for Thad. Evan had a little bit of an incident behind, which sucks because he ran a really good race, and I'm really happy for his performance today or tonight. And I knew that because me, Thad, Evan, and all of us really we've raced a lot and we have a lot of respect for each other. I knew that if I wanted to beat Thad, I had to get that move done and fast because Thad is just very consistent and he's always just picture perfect every time. So I knew I had to get that move fast, but we had a very good battle, and then once I made a mistake, I just kept making mistake after mistake, and then it ended up going into a second gap, and I was like, all right, just reset. But with that just being so consistent, he just never made a mistake, and we just brought it home P2.
P2's not bad. I mean, if we think about the type of racing we had, the caliber of racing we had, I mean, this thing went went for the ages. I mean, if you think of the elevation changes, over 280 feet of elevation changes through some of these jumps, right? And it's insane to see the air. But one of the things that we noticed, and it's one of the things I like about this track, the first downhill jump when you get across the stripe and you hit turn one, they have that huge downhill section where you pretty much you may go over it, but you kind of want to be on the brakes there. That's kind of where you early in that second stint, you were setting yourself up from there to be able to be on the inside lane in turn two.
Yeah, the inside in turn two is everything because if you just caught out there, like happened to me on the initial race start, I got caught out there and just I lost all track position. Turn two, being on the outside is definitely not the place you want to be. But if you're still able to keep door to door with that person going into turn three, you could just kind of use them up as like kind of like a cushion, which is what I was trying to do with Thad. I try to use him as a cushion to get that run off to be side by side on the back stretch, but again, just couldn't get the move done. But I'll fine with that P2, and yeah, no, that turn two could definitely make it could be good, it could be bad, and you really just want to be as close to that inside wall as possible. Just like all these corners, you want to be as close to the inside wall in 1, 2, and 3, and then close to that berm as possible in 4. But yeah, no, only 4 corners on this track, but it's really technical. You gotta know how much momentum you gotta keep up. It seems like an easy track. It's an easy track to drive, but
It's not.
it's an it might seem like an easy track to drive, but like it's definitely there's so much technicality at it. It's insane, and like with like the top level and all that, you got to be so picture perfect every time. Like there's other people that are way faster than me at this track. Like this is probably one of my worst tracks, I'll be honest with you. And it's just this track is so like you got to be pixel perfect, and it's one of those tracks where I just can't be.
I
And
tell you
yeah,
what,
no, it's been
the uphill section, it just blows my mind how sideways you guys can get in these trucks and be able to basically one hop one berm and then bounce it into the middle of the second berm to be able to turn the corner for the final for turn four to be able to get down to the downhill, get across the start finish line. It's insane to watch it happen, and I know that if you're in a butt kicker and a motion rig, that's got to be jarring. If you're in VR, you're like, man, oh man, what is going on with my truck? So there's so much character on this racetrack. That's one of the things I asked that about was, being into the corners. What does each corner feel like? When you're getting to the point where you have no tire and you just have to run on snot on the inside and be able to still have a drive up the corner when the uphill section is going to be the most challenging because that's when you're spinning the tires the most.
mhm. Yeah, no, it's just that turn four, going to turn four with those two little jumps there, it's definitely a make or break for your lap if you mess it up. Like there's a certain way you have to hit it to get that corner right. If you hit it too straight, you're not getting into the corner. If you hit it too sideways, you might be going into the inside berm. And that's the same way with going into turn two, because turn two, we're like turning right as we land off that jump. We're turning and braking right as we land off that jump, and it's just you gotta set the corner up like so far before. It's insane. There's so much technicality at this track to be fast at.
It's one of the smallest dirt road series tracks on the circuit, and, and yeah, probably one of the hardest ones to drive. So, Matt, it's always a pleasure to get the chance to talk to you, man. Give you shout outs. Get a P2 finish tonight.
Yeah, I would like to thank my team KS Industries and TWRS Setups. If you want the setups that I run, go over to there. Go for the Pro 4 setups. I build those every week. I want to thank Evan, my teammate, Dylan for the beautiful wrap. Dylan Baldwin at Slick Race Graphics. Thank the sponsors: Milan, OMP, Wings for Life, Martin Sports, Marwin Sports, True Speed, Fluid Logic, and I want to thank you guys and Keago for putting this on. This was a blast.
It's great to see this kind of series being ran outside of just what iRacing throws out. I like it. It's again my favorite. It's my favorite series to race. Not just the Pro Force, just the Dirt Road series. It's my series that I enjoy, and I told Thad this, and it's just one of those things that I call a lot of dirt, a lot of oval, a lot of road series. And to see a dirt road series on my platform, I almost forgot how to call this kind of racing. Honestly, so
Yeah.
I was like, man, it's been a minute. All right, brother. Congratulations. Look forward to seeing more out of you, man.
Yep, have a good one, man.
That's Matt coming home P2. And last but not least, we'll let Brody have at it. Brody gets a P3 finish here tonight, and without any qualms or due diligence to be said there. I need the session is ending, so I have to go back to what I was seeing here. Brody, what a race you had, man. Walk me through this.
Yeah, it was a lot of different, situations I was going through, a lot of emotions. I started out, not having the greatest race. I mean, I was fifth, sixth in the beginning. We got filed out. I didn't think I really had anything for the top four, so I just wanted to hang out where I was at. I was nervous for the halfway caution. Knew that there was some heavy hitters behind me. The track was getting really, really worn. It was to the point that track was so hard to drive. It was like it was insane. That track was insanely hard to turn on. And once the halfway caution came out, um, we were able to sneak by Cody and Evan. They made a mistake. I got under them, and I had to play defense. I knew I wasn't catching up to Lindy and Thad. They were too far ahead already. I had to play the hardest defense I possibly could, and they were just all over me the whole second half, breathing down my neck. So it was rough. It was definitely made me nervous the whole time, but
That,
was able to hold them off at the end.
that was one of the things that I was talking about whenever I saw that little 3-pack battle happening for the longest portion of this race. You had to. I mean, I don't know if you're a rear view mirror driving or if you're just protecting the inside lane that well. That's what defense is all about, and that's what sometimes And Thad said it best. Sometimes you have to, in order to make a pass here, sometimes you have to move somebody. These guys tried to move you, and you held on to it as much as you could.
Yeah, I knew they were gonna. I mean, that's racing. That's how it is. Props to Evan and Cody for racing me clean and racing me hard. It. I mean, I was just trying to hold them off. I was just trying to hold the inside in every corner because the truck was impossible to turn. So I just had to hold the inside as much as I could, and I knew they wouldn't be able to get by me. And yeah, it was nerve wracking. But good job to Thad and Lindy. I'm really happy they were able to come out on top. And
I,
good job to Evan and Cody too.
it's a great day to be iRacing when you can get out here and have a Pro 4 race for a little bit of cash, a little bit of sneaking things out, and I mean, it's a little later tonight, but man, it was a good race. What do you think about somebody putting on just a regular old series like this?
Oh, we would absolutely love that. We have a group who runs Pro Fours mainly, and we're getting ready for the regional series with Connor Berry. So we would love to see as many Pro 4 leagues as we possibly can. We want to see this dirt road grow. I mean, we hate to see it struggle because that's our passion. We love doing it, and that's what we want to be able to do.
It's my favorite series as well. So I think that's what makes this well worth it in the long haul. It gives me a chance to get out here and call a race that, call a portion of iRacing that people don't get to see near as often as what they on my platform. So it's really good, and man, the racing it was just so much better than the other stuff we've seen lately, and I would love to see more of it on my platform. But Brody, this was a P3 finish tonight. It was a well earned, well hard fought series coming soon. Question marks. This Keago. We'd love to see it.
Yes.
That's why we like it. Brody, you got a P3, man. Give me a shot.
Yeah. Shout out to Stephen Metcalf over at Metcalf Cinematography for always being there, supporting me, sponsoring me. Shout out to Adam McAfee paying my entry fee. What a man. I'm glad he's gonna be able to take the cash, and I'm happy to be able to do good for him. And Polaris, I want to thank my sponsors: Polaris Razor, Metcalf Cinematography, Bikeman Performance, DSM Performance, our new team over there on iRacing, um, Hoosier or MRT Tires, Hoosier Tires, and anybody, Rotary and Construction, Monroe Truck Equipment, and anybody else I missed. Thank you guys.
Brody, how do you say your last name so I don't screw it up next time?
It's Disher.
Dusher. Okay. Like Dutch,
Yep.
but Dusher. Okay, so I said Dusher a couple of times, so that's probably how.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. And I speak Missourian, so forgive me on that one.
No problem.
And my last name's Followell, so you can make fun of that 95 different ways, but I try to get it right. But now I know, brother. Congratulations on a P3. Good luck at the rest of your races as well in the Pro 4 Series.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for broadcasting.
Always. That's Brody coming home in P number 3, and great night for them. Thad, again, your victor here tonight. Keago, that was fun, man. It was fun. Here's Alex.
Do the roar.
He says, "Do the roar."
I like doing the roar.
Hey, what'd you think, man? What'd you think of this race?
It was a blast. There was that one time where it was like that big caution. We thought there was gonna be a big caution, but they kept it. They kept it straight. It scared me there for a little bit, but it was a blast to watch. It was so much moving around all the track, and it was just immensely awesome.
They rolled over each other a couple of times. That was fun.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a good time. Keago says that. Thompson Racing. Tell people about Thompson Racing.
Oh, Thompson Racing. I race in real life. I race a sport compact, which is like the mini stocks on here, and my dad races a hobby stock, and I have a Facebook that if you guys want to check it out, it's under Thompson Racing, and it has a picture of my race car and my dad's hobby stock. Hopefully this time, so I'll get it changed out. But yeah, just been doing racing since I was 16, and it's been a lot of fun. And ever since being on iRacing, I mean, it's helped me immensely in my real car. So
it helps me defensively drive. That's pretty much what iRacing is good for me. And calling races, that's kind of the way it is. You'll be able to catch out Thompson Racing on the Signature Esports platform through 2025. He's a solid dude. We're doing some good things for him because he's done some good things for us. So he is going to give us the move. What was the move of the race? Besides, of course, we've got the winner. But what do you think the move of the race was?
ooh, that's a tough one. There was just a lot of action all around. Well, biggest move that I think was Christian Burgers going from 15th to 10th. I mean, I seen him; he was doing good, even though he's lapped down. He still did really great. So I mean,
He doesn't run this. He had fun. He said he put it in the chat. He was like, "That was a lot of fun." And if Robert says it was a lot of fun, that means, and he's the nicest Canadian you're ever going to meet. That means it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, to me, he's the biggest move of the race. I loved watching him race. He was awesome.
Mine was the and you folks will have to check out the clip section in our Discord or on the clip section for on Twitch, because Bungie just posted it. That was when they flipped end over each other and were able to keep going. What lap was that? I want to show that again real quick because it was awesome. Was that early? No, that was late. It was on the later portion. I'm scrolling, folks. You can hear my mouse.
14 to go.
Here. Sheesh. Right about. Oh, it was in the uphill. Yeah, it was. It was in the uphill. Right up here somewhere. Did you see the 04 right there? And then, sheesh. The 11, and they got carried around. The 04 still able to continue. Oh, that was awesome. It was amazing. They still kept going. These things can take a beating. Really can. That was my move of the day. That's kind of how I look at it. What'd you think of it, Keegan?
Yo.
What'd you think of it, man? This is your race. What'd you think of it?
Oh, it was the most fun I had. Honestly. It was really, really, really good racing once we got the whole caution deal figured out. But now we know for next time that we're just going to not have cautions on at the start. But man, what a race. I like that halfway caution too. That threw a wrench into the whole equation for all the guys. So I think from now on, if we keep doing these, we're gonna make it so there's gonna be two stints. But I was talking to some guys, they said the tires didn't really wear out that much. It was just the track that was kind of bothering them. So
Thad said there was no tire left.
oh really? Shit, I heard that halfway. Chris, I don't know how to say his last name. I'm not even gonna try. Yeah, he was saying at the halfway point he had like 80-some% tire left, but he might not have been driving near as hard as the other guys were.
No, he was flat. I mean, he was running 51s, 51.2s, 51.3s. So he was just he was learning. I think Chris was learning. If Chris were running as hard as Thad was, and the top 5, he probably would have had like 50, 60%. And at 50, 60% trying to climb the uphill section here, nope.
Yeah. One thing that I think would be a whole lot of fun in these is doing like 100 laps at Wild West or Firebird or any of the tracks, because you can pit and get fuel and tires and everything, So I think that would be something fun to do, where just have like green flag stops, and you pull in, kind of like an endurance style race, where we don't have any cautions whatsoever, and you just get fuel and tires when you need it.
Man, do you know how long it takes to change the tires on these things in this simulator?
Oh yeah. If it's anything like dirt oval, oh my Lanta.
It's a hot minute. Literally a hot minute. It takes a long time. But no, I mean, I think 100 lap, endurance race would be interesting. A Baja, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I also want to dabble into rallycross too, so kind of want to do everything on the dirt side on iRacing, because there's guys that do dirt side, but it's only dirt oval. The rallycross and dirt road stuff gets no love, and I kind of want to bring it back to fruition.
I've said it, and I say it time and time again. And I'll continue to say it for as long as the simulator still has it, unless they get drag racing, and then it's all over. But I'm an NHRA junkie. It's just my bread and bones when it comes to funny car, and just that's what we had in Illinois growing up. But I will say that this is my favorite to drive. I don't drive it as much anymore. I don't get the chance to get out there as much. But it's unique. It's different. It's everything that you want out of the race, out of racing that you get. You can make contact and be stable, right? Um,
Yeah.
maybe not so much in the rally cross side of things, WRX side of things, but in the pro series and the pro twos and the pro fours, the pro lights and the pros, it's a good series. These drivers were leaning on each other. The only end over end issues that we had are when drivers went end over end. They either purposely went end over end, or we had that one situation with the 04 and the 11, and they were able to continue to drive. You don't see that in the dirt side of things, in the
Yeah, if you
dirt
saw
oval.
that in dirt oval, they'd be done. They'd be towing and waiting for 20 minutes to get their car towed and get their front wheels back on.
Yep. So
But
it's
here,
it was great. It was insane.
that that was the, excuse my language, the most badass part of this race. Watching somebody flip right on the hood of a truck, land on all four, and keep going and only lose like 2 spots.
And what's crazy is that one of those drivers finished inside the top 5, and the driver that was on top of that other driver finished 7th in a 16 truck field. Even though
Yeah.
we didn't have a couple of drivers carry over, but and that's what makes this. It's what makes this simulator worth it, and it's what makes iRacing worth it in the long run too. It's just being able to, do more with it, and the way I look at it. So. And
Well,
the
my
track, and
goal
every
is,
track looks amazing.
yeah. Did you ever take a chance and go up in blimp view?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did. Yep.
Holy cow, ain't that something?
Uh-huh.
But
But that's what I mean. The everything looks good, right? You can
yeah.
see the elevation changes. I can see the track differences out there as well. Like when they're jumping, when they get into the berms, you can see the dark spot where they don't touch and the lighter spots where they
Mhm.
land. You can actually see where it's slicking off too, which is really, really awesome.
So cool.
You can see the right to left transition over out of turn 1 and into turn 2. It's insane.
It really is. It's for sure one of my favorite things to watch and do. But I really want to bring some love to this stuff because I want to see more tracks. I want to see like UTVs and stuff too in here, so that you can have like a full on off, like a nitro cross event type
Yeah,
thing.
it'd be great. It'd be great. Thad, thank you very much, man. Congratulations, brother, on the win again.
It was great all around. That like you said, Jason, that rollover and yet continue to keep going, and they still both finished inside the top 10. I mean, that's awesome.
And just like with dirt, there's so much action across the racetrack that I could not just not hit on one driver, right? I had to. There was always racing throughout the racetrack. Thad kind of pulled away a little bit, and it kind of separates he and Lindy. They had a great battle there, but while they had a battle, the 3, 4, and 5 had a battle, and 5, 6, and 7 had a battle. I'm sorry, 6, 7, and 8 had a battle. And then we had a battle between Roberge and Beck for a little bit for the the first driver lap down. Like there's so much that can happen on these racetracks on that, which is what makes this a ton of fun.
And like there's one downfall to it though, like the fast line is always going to be the fast line. Like there's not like multiple lines that are going to be fast, which kind of sucks, but
Well,
I mean, if you miss it, you're going to drop. So I mean, you have to be spot on almost every time if you just want to keep pulling away from guys. But that's what makes the racing so good, is nobody is perfect at all. It's not possible unless you're cheating. But it's just like you got to nail it perfectly or else you're going to be slow. Because, like, I mean, in qualifying, you can have a 50-second lap because you missed the fast line. Then your second lap, if you hit the fast line, you're at like a 48.4.
right.
It's crazy how much it can fluctuate just based on inches, honestly.
It was great. It was great. Ain't nothing
It
wrong
really
with it.
was.
It's a good time. It was a long night. It was a good time though. So
It was a
Long
good
night,
time.
time for bed.
Oh, my throat hurts. You wouldn't
Yeah,
believe.
I'm gonna head out, guys. But good night to all everyone that's watching. Good night to you guys. I gotta get up in the morning and go to work. So I will talk at you guys later.
A good time. Good. Folks, you can check out Keago the Lunatic, exclamation point Keago. You're going to be able to find, exclamation point Lunatic, and you'll be able to check him out. If not, you can check out all the links in the description. He's going to be there. His link tree is also on my Discord. Budgie, thank you for staying up late with me. Much love to you, my friend. And my darling, tell your husband I'm sorry. Because it's like 11:44 your time. So sorry, my dear. Budgie enjoyed it, though. And she's incredible. Thank you to all the new subscribers, new followers, and everything out there on our Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube channels. Make sure you follow us on TikTok as well. We'll make sure we get through some of the uploads this week. If you want to sponsor Signature Esports, we are going to try to go 4K. That's going to be the next step. If you're out there watching on YouTube, remember it's 1440p. I want to be able to live stream at 4K. That's our next step. That's our 2025 goal. That's what our sponsorships are going to be for the next year. And so if you want to be a part of that, reach out to me on any of the social media platforms or find me on Discord. This was a ton of fun. We had a back-to-back night, able to get out here and do this. I know that Spring Madness is going to have a dirt series coming up in December. It's going to be December 12th. That's when it's going to start. If you want to be a part of that, we'll make sure we get the Discord link put into the chat somewhere as well. And then, yeah, a ton of fun. Thank you very much to everybody for being out there. As always, my throat's a little sore, so I do apologize about that, but this was a good time. We had 4 hours, 18 minutes total, 2 hours on this broadcast, 2 hours on the other one. Budgie, much love, be safe to you as well. Thank you to Spring Madness and all the folks that are out there. Of course, I want to make sure that I give us a big special thank you to all the people that help Spring Madness go above and beyond. Of course, I know that Keago talked about him earlier, but you definitely want to make sure that we show our love and support for Chris Sullins, who added $100 to the pot, as well as $100 to any Dirt Oval regular who wins this event, which is really cool. That's a great opportunity. It's a great time to be able to be able to add some kind of adage into it. So good to see all those people out there. Of course, the Jang, I try to rate out to the Jang as much as possible when I see he's on. He's a legend. I enjoy it. He's always asking when I rate over to him how the racing is, and it's the first thing he asked me, which is cool. So he still recognizes me, and I recognize him for his heart that he has. Big special thank you, of course, to Amish Ace and all the love that he puts out there with adrenaline fueled streams. He just gives you so much of himself when he streams. So make sure you check him out. There's links in the description for that. MATJOULIS-SEAY Speed Shop is all a part of the Spring Madness series as well. So make sure you go to CFM Esports and make sure that you check out Keago and what he does. You can follow Bama Creek Love, which is Bama Girl. We love her. She's amazing, by the way. And she follows me. She's absolutely legendary. Make sure you go check her out. 9.5 is a Twitch partner, a Mama 3, and a crafter. If you haven't seen her streams, she's like the best part of having a grandma, even though she's like my mom's age. And she does some great things on her streams, and she's got some more things coming up very soon. So definitely make sure you go check her out as well. Thank you to everybody for being out there, and thank you for all the support and all the love. Make sure you hit all of our sponsors as well: Chop Chop Racing, Dark Horizon Fishing, Beef Jerky Unlimited, and of course, and always, a big special thank you to CNL Carpets and all the fine folks for our 2024 season. Of course, Lunatic Designs. We'll see you in the next one, folks. Be good. See you in the next one. Bye. It's late.